Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, fam? Here we are once again on this Wednesday, trying to see. I got a lot of shit to say. Welcome. I'm spouting it today. You see it. I'm spouting it. Nation's back in the house, and we getting ready to kick off the season next Thursday after Labor Day. Let's get with it. Let's get with it. Do a lot better than you did before. That's all you got to do, though. That's all I'm saying. If you didn't finish out at 5-12, let's make it 6-12. Y'all got the point, but we own it. I heard my boy Amari Cooper back. We got that receiver. That was one of them. Gino got somebody to throw to. That's for sure, though. You know it. Here we go, though. It's on and cracking. I hate to start off with it, but it's what's going on. It's what's going on. Man, we out here in it. We out here in it. Ain't nothing going on but the presidency. And there's a lot of going on right now in that bad boy. I wouldn't want to be in the seat because it ain't no fun if the people can't have none. You feel me? You making all this money for yourself and your family, and we starving. But it's all right, because that's what kings do. That's what dictators do. That's what socialists do. That's what nationalists do. But you don't want to be none of them. But you're showing traits that you are them. Tariffs, tariffs, tariffs. Taxes, taxes, taxes. It's the same thing. It's just one got a T and an R, one got a T and an A. Let's go. Same thing. And we getting the punishment. We didn't do nothing wrong. What we do wrong? We live here. We stay here. We love America. And all you want to do is chop, 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 chop. And trust. Stopping wars ain't going to get you in heaven. Joe ain't. We've been fighting all of our lives. You can go all the way back to Egypt and come all the way forward. We've been fighting. And everything, it's not religious based. It's not. Society to which we live in is not religious based, though they make it that way. Europe, Middle East, they're all classified, in my opinion, as the Palestinian nation of Palestine, which is what the Middle East was once called before they decided to change the name because those Europeans settled over there in Jerusalem. Let's go. From that point, became the Middle East. All Muslim nations around that whole region. And you got one little speck that sits right in the middle of them. But because they got a major backing, they can talk shit like they do. They can push up on bigger countries because they know who they got in their pocket. Yeah. But just wait. Just wait. I'm telling you. Look at history. Every major country that was a powerful nation, the Roman Empire, where are they? I'll wait. The Median Empire, where are they? The Assyrians. And these were cats that was beasts in their time. Ran everything and destroyed everything and took control of everything. Where are they? Let's go. Korea, once a powerful nation. China, Ming Dynasty. Where are they? Where are they? So now America is sitting in the top seat. Who knows? 20, 30 years from now, somebody will be on a podcast saying the same thing. Oh, America was great. Where are they? And if you read the Bible, God always told Israel, I am raising a nation mightier and greater than you that will come and will destroy you because of your disobedience. And if you know the history of our ancestors, Babylonians, the Assyrians, these are all major that grew up and came against us and enslaved us. See, the bad thing about it with America is now trying to revert. And he is. Come on, look at what he's doing. He's putting all the policies back in place from 1768. Years shortly before the Civil War, or after the Civil War, that really established the Caucasian. And ain't nothing wrong with it. It's not. It's not. Nothing wrong with it. Because they still got that one hanging over their head. Genesis 15, where God told Abraham of his descendants going into slavery, and he would punish that nation that enslaved them. America has not been punished for the enslavement of the Hebrew Israelite that they took from Africa and brought here as cargo. Maybe Trump is the one that has to put the pieces together so that God's will be done. Deport everybody. Get them all out of here so that God can rain his punishment upon the United States. I mean, it's written. It's written. All you got to do is go and see. Read for yourself. And then come back and tell me what you think. Because they did do it. They did go to Africa. They did steal those slaves from over there, or those tribes, should I say, and made them slaves and brought them over here, dropped them off along the way from the South America, Cuba, Caribbeans. They traded us just so they can make it to here. And then when they got here, they treated us brutally. Brutal. They say United States slavery was the worst slavery in a history of the world. Come on, I mean, read their books. They documented it. They might not want to expose it. You see, he's over there now with the Smithsonian Institute, rewriting everything, taking away all of what happened with the slavery, because he says it makes America look so bad. This was just last week. He said he wants to redo the Smithsonian Institute because the area that they have of the slave trade and what they did gives America a black eye. And he don't want that. All you gotta do is read. So, I mean, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But we made it through. We as African American Hebrew Israelites that are here in America, we made it through. I am the product of my ancestors who were brought here as slaves, treated the way they were treated, but yet they still stayed focused on God's word and his will that we are here today. They could have. Abraham Lincoln, instead of writing that Emancipation Proclamation, he could have simply said, kill them all. He was the president, remember? Like the one we got now. Kill them all. Let's get rid of them Africans so that their descendants cannot be born here, which means we will not need the 14th Amendment. We will not need the 13th Amendment, abolishing slavery. You could do that. Simple. It was simple. He could have did it. Y'all don't want to go back? Okay, we're going to kill you. That's where the police came in. Believe it or not, that's where modern day police came. They got themselves together, a militia, to go hunt down all those slaves that either escaped or were set free. They later changed their name from militias to police. But the foundation of it, systematic racism, still was in the minds of all of them that established those units. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's true. All you got to do is read or listen. All you got to do is read or listen, and you will find out the history of this country and that they did. The very heart of Smithsonian Institute that has the history of this country, they want to take out the part of the slavery because it depicts them to be so violent and so bitter and so much of a towards one group of people. Yeah. Like I say, this cat, man, he got things turning. He got wheels going. This cat is on a mission, and he's mad because he feels he might not last long enough to see it come to pass. Thinking I stopped 7 wars, that'll get me in heaven. No, it won't. No, it won't. Won't even get you to the gate. Because he's going to look at your total life. You did this at the end of your life, but you did all of this leading up to, and you was never remorse about it, and you never asked forgiveness for it, and you never repented. Come on, that's all it is. But at the same time, we got our next president who said, you're not going to do that to us. No, that's not going to happen. You get you 5 extra Republican seats in Texas. I got 5 extra Democratic seats in California. You still wiped out. Still even. Now, it's the work of the others. These other states that don't like what he's doing, even though they are a red state. We don't like your policies. We don't like what you're doing because it's affecting us too. Not just the blue state, but it's affecting us, my family, every day. And I'm not going to vote for you. That's what he's afraid of. And that midterm election in 2026 is going to show exactly that. He's going to lose the House. He's going to lose the Senate. And then everybody's going to blame him for it. Because everybody's going to say, I'm not voting for you because of you. Come on. What are we talking about? That's the way they're doing it. That is the way it's set. He's doing everything he can to steal this election. No more voting in by mail. That's what you do. You don't go to a bowling and vote. You do a mail-in. And you say it's corrupt. They show the statistics. Majority of the red states voted by mail. And you need to get rid of it. Make them come out and see how many of them turn out. Come on. That's crazy. Oh, speaking of that's crazy, we're going to talk a little more about that Middle East. Yeah. Man implemented, man established famine in Gaza. You know, I kind of don't understand anti-Semitism. I don't understand it. I don't even know what it is, really. I know anytime anyone talks negatively about those Israelis, it's just, oh my God, he's so what is he saying? How could he say it? But you can You could talk about any other nation or race of people in this planet, but you can't talk about them. What did they do that made them so off, hands off? Don't talk about them. Don't say that to them. Don't say that about them. Wait a minute, hold up. No. People talk about Americans all the time. Are they anti-American? And what are you doing to shut them up? Everybody talk about the Latinos. Is that an anti-Latino? What are you doing to shut them up? Anti-China. Oh, they're talking all this. What are you doing to stop them to talk about the Chinese? I'll wait. But the instant you say anything about an Israeli, you're anti-Semitic and you have hate in your heart for these people who did what? Who did what? What did they do? What did they do to establish themselves so high above everybody else that can't nobody talk about them? Yeah, I'll wait. You know I will. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You say something about these people. Holocaust. Armenians went through it. Is that anti-Armenians? Because you talk about them? They went through a Holocaust just like the Israelis did. And you don't want to even compare them to what we went through during the slave trade for these same people that is now protecting them. Huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's the life we live. It's where we are. It's what we do. It's who we are now. You can talk about any other race on this planet, but you can't talk about them. You can protest against any race on this planet, but you can't protest against them. I still don't get it. I don't. Who established anti-Semitism? Who was the ones that started talking bad about them that made the world look up and pay attention? Because they went over to Africa, took over a place that was that they ran us out of and established themselves as a nation, got pushed out and had to come back 1,500 years later to establish themselves again. Come on. Come on. And I do. I look down to those that are the Egyptians are over there. Turkey is over there. The Saudi Arabia, richest country with all the oil and the money they have, has to deal with them. But nobody, and I know it is because of America. If America was to say we ain't got nothing to do with you no more because of what you're doing over there in Gaza. We're not going to be a part of that. You will not have our name attached to what you're doing over there. But they can't. Trump waiting. You clear them out, we'll build it up, and they will come. Oh yeah, they want that resort area over there. Right off the Supreme Court, the coast. That's prestige. So let's get them out, clean it up, and let's build. Crazy. It's crazy. But that's what they doing. That's what they putting together. That's how they doing this. And we supposed to be, we don't see nothing, we don't hear nothing, we not gonna say nothing. Yeah. And if you do, we're going to come after you. We're going to dig up some dirt on you. Or we're going to create some dirt on you. Or we're going to make up some dirt on you. And because of what we say automatically goes, ain't nobody going to investigate it. It's going to be automatic. And we're going to get rid of you. Shut you up. That's what the fear of everybody. All the news stations. You say something, I'm going to sue you. It's true, though. So I'm going to sue you anyway because it ain't true. Prove it. And he don't go after the reporter He goes after the news station. ABC and NBC should lose their license because I said so. Not that they did anything wrong, because I said so. It's like, really? That's a dictator, ain't it? Control all the news. Only present what I want to hear. Only say what I want you to say. And only do what I want you to do. I'm dictating what you're going to do. It's crazy. It's the life we live. That's where we at. That's what we do. Hey, y'all, my name is Rodney. Till next we meet on that other one. I got a lot of shit to say, and I'm going to say it. I want you to hear it. Tell me what you think. Drop a line. Subscribe. Let's make this grow. Later, though.